6:30 a.m. On this Friday, August 15th, I'm Michael Gargiulo. Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off. Adelle Caballero tracking some slowdowns in Queens. And Storm Team 4's LaRosa here with the start of the weekend forecast.
Yeah, you know, it's not too bad. A summer Friday again. We're kind of continuing with that trend. We've been lucky the last few. And, you know, talk about lucky. Oh, how
about that?
Love you, Chopper 4. Up
Take
in
that,
the
London.
sky. Okay. All right. I love it. We have the brightening sky on the skyline and just looks spectacular from high above. We appreciate you guys getting us that shot. Let's take you north of the city right now, checking on some temps. We have 68 in Mount Kisco, Ossining at 69 with Redding Ridge at 68. That's what we find at Danbury. And over at 69 degrees, we're close to 73 in Patterson and Tenafly. Newark now at 76. So the skies are dry. Any shower that was going on overnight, that has dissipated. A few patchy clouds, but again, dry for the start of the day and a nice break in the humidity. And today's show in the Plaza getting ready for their summer concert this morning. Looks great for fans. We've got noontime temperature right about 83 degrees, on our way up to 86. And by the time we get to the afternoon, a spotty shower too, far north and west. Otherwise, a quiet night ahead. All right, 6:31. Adele, what are you tracking?
We've got a couple things going on right now in Queens, specifically in Queens here, Van Wyck Expressway southbound by exit 6, Hillside Avenue. Still waiting for this crash to completely clear out. We were also watching a stalled car on the Jackie Robinson westbound over by the Van Wyck Expressway. You can see for the most part, actually, delays have eased out over by the Kew Gardens interchange. So those two should be clearing out shortly. We'll keep you posted on that. And then the BQE eastbound still waiting for this crash to officially clear out as well by Queens Boulevard. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you very much. Within the next, Maria's got yet another beautiful view of New York City.
Oh, that sun is up and shining. The humidity down just a bit. That's a great combination on a Friday. So we're looking ahead to a warm 186. By tomorrow, that humidity starting to rise. We're really feeling it by Sunday, and sprinkled in there a few storm chances too. But next week, I'm saying it, Michael, fall feel.
What?
So we'll take a look at the numbers.
What?
Coming up in the 10-day. I said it.
All right. 6:39, Maria.
That's right. If you are hitting the roads right now in New Jersey, we've got a lingering crash here on Route 17 southbound over by Racetrack Road. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on those issues in Queens. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, onto the inbound approach to the Holland Tunnel. Michael, still looking pretty good.
All right. Remember, you can watch Today in New York at 7 a.m. because live local news continues wherever you stream. News 4. In with Storm Team 4's LaRosa. Hey, Maria.
Hey, Michael. You know, I got a promo of my own.
Okay, super.
Yes. We're Clear the Shelters campaign's continuing, and I have a wonderful candidate for you today. Get that phone ready to scan this QR code. You're going to want this baby. Achilles, a 2-year-old Shepherd Lab, so no surprise you have that combination. And this cutie pie loves to play with the ball in the yard, to chase, very active, very affectionate and loving, and we're told, of course, super smart. So if you think that Achilles can fit into your family, scan this QR code, find out more about this sweet baby along with other animals that are in dire need of a forever home. Do some good there. He's a cutie. All right, we're at 76 right now at Central Park. The humidity's come down just a bit, so it looks a little better, feels a little better out there. It's still going to be warm today. 83 degrees by noontime, up to 86, and we'll see for the most part fair skies. In between though, especially north and west this afternoon and this evening, you may get a flare-up of a shower or thunderstorm, so something to keep in mind. But as you can see, moreover, it's going to be a sun kind of day. Tomorrow afternoon, once again, can't rule out a spotty shower too. Definitely not a washout, but it's all leading up to this front, which could also touch off some showers by Sunday, but definitely build up that heat. So it's a heat and humidity kind of day on Sunday. After that, we see that boundary come on through. While we can't rule out a shower, it's going to be cooler. Humidity is going to be down, and another wave rolling through will be just enough, we think, here to keep Erin off the East Coast. And speaking of, the latest advisory in 70-mile-per-hour maximum wind, still tropical storm, just on the edge of hurricane strength, forecast to strengthen to a hurricane later today. And you can see a major hurricane just to the north of Puerto Rico, at least the center of the storm. We do expect those peripheral effects starting late Saturday into Sunday in terms of some squally rain bands and some rough surf in that area. So we'll watch it closely through the weekend. 86 degrees today, though. Enjoy some mostly sunny skies. A spotty shower, too, can't be ruled out. Should be quiet overnight, too. 72 degrees. So our hottest day of the next week and a half, Sunday, because you see where we're going to end up, upper 70s and low 80s. All right, 6:46 right now. Adele, what's the latest?
Latest is we're still tracking this crash here on the Jackie Jackie Robinson Parkway, westbound side by exit 6 for Union Turnpike. You've got one lane closed off, just some minor delays through the area there. But of course, be a little extra careful if you're going to be driving through there. If you are heading onto the Van Wyck, some good news. That earlier crash over by Hillside Avenue has cleared out, so that should help alleviate some of the delays through the area there. BQE eastbound by Queens Boulevard, still watching this crash that blocks the lane. Traffic still pretty light through there, though. And if you are hopping onto the Harlem River Drive, wide open by the RFK Bridge. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, more transit news, though. Thank you so much for streaming with us on this Friday, August 15th. I'm Michael Gargiulo. Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off. Adelle Caballero is here watching our commute. Storm Before Maria LaRosa here with a look at today's forecast. So it's just two shots, camera views, like a different sky.
Yeah, we're still...
Maybe there's two worlds.
Wow.
Whoa.
Hey now.
Hold on.
It's Friday in the summer. We need to relax.
Okay. Or it's the West Side and the Hudson River.
As Darlene would say, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. We've got a beautiful view, though. We got the river and the skyline. It is noticeably less humid out there. I won't say that's completely dry, right? But that negative look to the 24-hour dew point temperature change, always a good thing in August, right? We've got the cloud and radar picture quiet as well, even the wide view, but there may be one or two showers or thunderstorms later today to the north and west, just a heads up, although most of us are going to see the clouds and the sun, more sun than anything else. 86 degrees by 3 p.m., so above average, and then should be pretty quiet during the overnight hours with fair skies, temperatures holding in the 70s in the city. All right, let's see how things are shaping up with the commute. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. If you are heading out the door right now, running until 8 a.m. Staten Island Railway, certain trains will be running on an adjusted schedule. So double check your timetables, give yourself some extra time. Also, a quick reminder here through the weekend, we are going to be seeing some track work that could impact your commute around town. 4 and 6 trains, no service south of 42nd Street and 5 trains south of East 180th Street. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you so much. As on Friday morning, check in with Maria. We're looking at our weather around the 5 boroughs. Maria.
Yeah, looking good right now. We have clear skies and just enough of that humidity wiped away that it's comfortable. Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island in the mid 70s. We're down to 72 in the Bronx with all of that sunshine. We'll be in and out of a few thunderstorms between today and the weekend, but you can see by Sunday, it's all about the heat. That doesn't last too much longer. We'll say, take a look at the numbers coming up in the 10-day.
All right, still ahead, coming to the Jersey Shore.
You're making your way into Queens right now, actually. Throgs Neck Bridge, mid-span, Queens bound. You do have a car fire taking out a lane. It is causing major backups through the area. Coming up in a few minutes, we're also going to take a look at what else will slow you down throughout the day. Here's a live look outside right now, though, onto the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. You're watching Today in New York.
Little note there. That's so cute.
That's cuteness overload.
That was the best block of news in the whole
Very
world.
happy.
Goodness. So cute. All right, well, I want to keep the theme going.
Okay, let's do that.
We know we've been doing the Clear the Shelters campaign at Pat's Story was wonderful.
Who do you have?
Oh, my goodness. Do I have a cutie for you. Get your phones up. Get ready to scan this QR code. This is Achilles. He's a 2-year-old Shepherd Lab mix. And if you know anything about Shepherd's Labs, the combination, you know that they all are just focused on fetch. They love the ball. This guy does too, playing in the yard. He's super smart and very affectionate. So he's ready to go. If you think Achilles can fit into your family, give him that forever home that he so deserves. Oh, we love our little pets. Okay, we've got a little bit of haze out there, but noticeably lower humidity. That'll make it a little more tolerable today. It's going to be a warm one. We'll see 86 degrees by 3 o'clock and should be pretty quiet for most of us through the evening. The little caveat, north and west, a few storms could fire up, but we have that kind of forecast, but we can't quite rule it out tomorrow afternoon either. Not a washout. I think we'll see more sun and clouds than anything else. And another chance by the time we get to Sunday. That's ahead of this front, and ahead of it, of course, building up that heat, which may be this last blast for the next week and a half. And then this begins to roll through during the middle of the week, which could end up guiding Erin away from the East Coast. I want to talk about Erin, the latest advisory at 5 a.m. Almost a hurricane, 70 mile per hour max winds. The forecast continues to strengthen it through the the end of the weekend. In fact, by Sunday morning, a major hurricane. You can notice the forecast for the center of the storm far away from Puerto Rico, but the peripheral effects, the showers, the gustier winds, even, and of course the rough surf, that'll all be part of the forecast here. So we'll watch that, and that will be something we will watch, the swells that this storm sends our way into the middle of the week. So today, sunshine for most of us and that slight chance of a shower or storm north and west up to 86 degrees. Should be a nice quiet overnight down to 72. And then tomorrow, still into the 80s, but it's back to near 90 on Sunday with all of that humidity too. Chance of showers on Wednesday, but we see for the rest of the week, really mid and upper 70s and low 80s. No sign of the 90s. All right, Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We've got a mix of things going on right now. If you're heading out the door right now, Throgs Neck Bridge heading into Queens, we've got a car fire causing some pretty heavy backups here across the span. Stick to the Whitestone Bridge instead. George Washington Bridge, as a reminder, we've got that restoration project in effect until November, inbound upper level, and we have actually been seeing outbound as well. 3 lanes closed off. This runs through the overnight, always causes major backups through the early morning hours. And then Maple Street remains shut down both ways, Liberty Street to Walnut Street, because of that broken water main. Alternate side suspended for today. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much, everybody. 6 a.m. on this Friday. It's August 15th. I'm Michael Gargiulo. Darlene Rodriguez has the morning off. Adelle Caballero is here watching the roads and rails on this Friday. And Storm Team 4's LaRosa here with today's forecast. So looking nice behind us.
You know, it looks a little bit hazy. It's just enough of an improvement that we take the comfort level
certainly do.
Up a little bit, right? It's more comfortable. Yeah, there you go. But you're still going to feel it because we still have dew points in the 60s. So, but overall, the picture is a quiet one this morning. And just to kind of back it up with the data, the dew point temperature change over the last 24 hours. I love to show this map because it tells a story of how it feels. So when you see it all negative there, that's a good thing. 76 at Central Park right now, Sussex at 67, White Plains, you're at 72. We're in the upper 60s from Toms River, close to that in Freehold, sitting at 70 degrees. Already brightening skies, more sun than anything else today, 84 degrees through 1 o'clock. We'll see about 86, so it will be a warm one. Still into the low 80s as we get into 7 p.m. with fair skies across much of the area, 80 degrees. We do have an isolated storm chance today, so coming up, I'm going to break that down for you. 6:01 right now. Let's break down the commute times out there. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to all of our viewers heading out the door right now. Just give yourself a little extra time if you're planning to hop onto the BQE, specifically on the eastbound side by exit 19. We do have a crash taking out a lane. It's not causing very heavy backups through the area, but you will be tapping on the brakes, so be a little extra careful through there as well. Then Turnpike southbound outer roadway, lingering construction closes down all lanes here from exit 14 down to exit 8. Stick to the inner roadway instead. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you so much. In a few short